iShowSpeed, one of the world's biggest streamers, was offered a deal with Kick but ultimately turned it down. What were his reasons behind this decision, and why is it unlikely that iShowSpeed will ever join Kick?
Has Kick offered you $100 million?
Has Kick offered me $100 million? Me and Kick, yeah, we did have talks back in like 2023, I think. Yeah, that's when it happened.
Given how recent the deal was, it seems unlikely that Speed will consider a new offer anytime soon. He hinted that there were some negotiations, but ultimately nothing substantial came of them.
Yeah, me and Kicks had talks in 2023. Yeah, we did have conversations, but it didn't get anywhere, to be honest. It didn't get anywhere.
There are several potential reasons why the Kick deal likely fell through, but most of it remains speculative. However, we can gain a clearer understanding of what might have happened by examining the offer Kick made to Cenat.
The day before the first Mafia-thon, Kick called me on the phone, like this is all live, going on live, and it was like, yo, we'll give you 60, I think it was like 60 million, or however much millions it was. I'm pretty sure it was 60. And they were like, if you stream half of the subathon on Kick, and then at the end of the subathon, you reveal that you have to join Kick.
If these figures are accurate, Kick really put themselves in a bad spot with their deal with XQC, because when they offered $100 million to XQC, he was past his viewer peak. On the other hand, Kai is likely much bigger now than XQC ever was, so although $60 million is a huge amount, it's still only 60% of what they offered XQC. This difference even led to a response from Trainwrecks.
I saw that it said like 60 mil for the subathon. Just for the record, okay? I know the deal, and just for the sake of everyone, I kind of just had to specify it. The deal, right? It wasn't 60 mil for a subathon. It was 22 mil for a year, right? It was 22 mil for a year, and then the first 3 months would be non-exclusive, and then after that, the next 3 months would be exclusive, and obviously that was declined, and a little bit more was asked for, but it was nowhere near 60 mil for just a subathon. I really hate getting into that kind of stuff. I hate it, but people start throwing those numbers around, it really f***s Kick over. It really f***s us over, right? Because then you have other creators looking at that saying, well, if that's that, then I deserve this, right?
And as you might have anticipated, Cenat turned down this offer.
But I hung up the phone, and I realized this is real. I literally got down on my knees and I prayed, and I asked God to if this is the right decision that I want to follow my heart, let me just make the right decision here, and please let me regret it. And chat, I still feel like if I went, I wouldn't be here right now.
The reason I'm drawing this comparison is that Kai and iShowSpeed share a similar audience and both have comparable average viewership. Does this mean Speed was also offered $60 million? Not necessarily, but we can speculate that his deal might have been quite similar to Cenat's. Honestly, Kick is backed by stake, and if they wanted to, they could offer both of them an enormous amount of money that would be hard to refuse. However, I think Kick is starting to realize that simply paying large sums to streamers may not be as beneficial as they initially thought. As for Speed, he's currently a YouTube streamer, and we don't know what kind of deal he might have with YouTube if there is one. If he were to leave, it could impact his long-term viewership. Additionally, by acquiring both Kai and Speed, Kick could attract many other streamers looking to join and ride the wave. So, why are streamers even worth so much to companies?
Why do you think there's so much money in streaming? Why are they giving that big of a bag to these creators?
You talking about because it's 2024 now. Streaming is, it's the shit. This is a new era, and streaming is on top of that, and I'm glad to be part of that. I'm glad to be part of streaming really taking over. Streaming is taking over a lot of companies and businesses. So to be a part of that right now and be one of the tops, to be the top, it feels amazing,
Streamers have a unique bond with their communities because of the amount of time they spend interacting with them. A typical YouTuber might engage with their viewers through a 20-minute video, while a streamer usually connects with their audience for hours every day. This frequent interaction helps build trust, giving viewers a sense of knowing the streamer personally, which makes it easier for the influencer to promote products later on. While parasocial relationships can become problematic if taken too far, if managed properly, they can be highly advantageous, and companies recognize this. It's something Speed himself understands as well.
What's going on in the culture?
Now, to that question, I feel like the main answer to that is the fact that we are always interacting with our fans. We are always interacting with our supporters. We're talking to them, updates on their life, the traditional way, like an artist, the only time they're talking to their supporters and fans is when they at a concert. Or an actor. To be honest, an actor, I feel like the actor, the only time they're interacting with their fans is maybe at a convention or something. I don't even know when they interact with their supporters. But as a live streamer, we have like such a close connection with our supporters and fans. That's what makes live streaming so like the thing now. Like every day we're talking to them. Every day we're always there.
And he's absolutely right. While streaming isn't a new concept, it has evolved, and streamers have found ways to be more engaging and entertaining. Honestly, I believe streamers have a much tougher job than YouTubers. When creating YouTube videos, you can be strategic and don't need to be in front of the camera all day. Streamers, however, don't have that luxury. In streaming, the longer you broadcast, the more you grow. That's why many streamers are live for up to 12 hours every day, working to attract viewers, many of whom often leave the stream running in the background and forget about it. Speed also shared how all of his channels operate, which is fascinating, as I didn't realize he had so many channels.
How do you think about your YouTube channels? Because you have your main one that has over 33 million subscribers, and then you have your clips one where you take like 6-7 minute moments from the live streams, and then you have like even shorter form clips on TikTok, like live. There's just a whole like Speed universe. Can you break down those different channels, like how many subscribers they have?
My main channel has 33 million. Live Speedy has, I might be wrong, I think 12.4 million. Speedy Boykins, my clips channel, has 2 million. And I have another channel, it's called Speed Universe. I think it just hit 2 million or 3 million.
Now, it wouldn't be a proper podcast without some controversy, because shortly after talking about Kick, Speed was questioned about how he picks his sponsorships, and his answer was pretty funny.
But I really try to take it at my own pace when it comes to like deals, what feels right, always what feels right. That's what I try to do when business and deals come along.
Look, I'm sure Speed learned a lot in the past few years, but I really hope this wasn't his mindset when he accepted to stream for the Paradox coin.
In what started as a live stream to meet Cristiano Ronaldo and give away PS5s, quickly turned into a nightmare after fans realized the meetup was fake and was being used to promote a scam. Literally, they used a fake Cristiano Ronaldo who couldn't play soccer and was wearing a Buy Paradox Crypto Coin t-shirt. And it got so bad that Speed had to mute himself to try to figure out how to salvage the situation. The only problem is, he forgot to fully mute the mic.
So what do I do now? They're spending L steal.
Overall, this was a very engaging conversation with Speed, and throughout the podcast, he came across as a genuinely kind and mature person. To wrap things up, iShowSpeed's decision to turn down Kick's offer is more than just about money. It's about loyalty to his fans and the future of his career. Kick needs to rethink their strategy if they want to attract top streamers. Thanks for watching Will Speak, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace!